I'm the Executive Director at Niño de la Caridad Foundation. And today, for our vlog, Bronx Step Forward, we have the guitar instructor, Mr. Dave Muto, and we're going to discuss a little bit about our guitar program at Niño de la Caridad Foundation. Dave, thank you for coming here today.
My pleasure.
Great. So if we could talk a little bit about our guitar program, sort of the aims that we have, or the purpose, and our goals.
So the guitar program thus far has been, in the past year where we've had it, we've been bringing in students and been showing them the fundamentals of guitar. How, all the strings, where the notes are along the strings, how to connect the notes in a way that works musically and is pleasing to the ear. We haven't really branched into terribly advanced concepts yet. And now, after this year of seeing what our students can do, seeing what they can't do, seeing how far they can go when they really push themselves, we've decided to take it to the next level. So we're going to continue, obviously, catering to students who have never picked up a guitar before in their life and they want to learn.
Great.
However, we have students that have made serious progress, and now it's time to take them to the next level with an advanced class that we're introducing in this next cohort.
That's great. So can you tell me a little bit more of your advanced class?
So the advanced class is going to take students of all ages that have made considerable progress in terms of playing chords, playing scales, and stringing them together to make coherent pieces of music. And what they'll be doing is they'll be learning how to play one mainstream song, like say a rock or pop song on the radio. And then the other thing they'll be doing is writing their own song using the concepts that we've learned. So they'll essentially be making their own chord progressions, and then some kids will play the scales while other kids will do leads on top of that. And they'll learn how to write a song so that it has a beginning, middle, and end, but it never gets boring.
That sounds really great. I'm very happy to hear that. I think that the community definitely needs that advanced class. Could you tell me a little bit more of what you expect out of the students in your advanced class, mentioning that it is a very unique class compared to the other classes that we offer at NDLC?
Right. So for the advanced class, the kids who are in there are already there because they put in the work. And so if you're in the advanced class, you should probably be practicing close to every day of the week. And one thing that we'll be implementing at Niño de la Caridad's guitar programs are practice structures for the kids to utilize at home. We look at, when you look at the better music programs around the country, the kids have a structure which they follow outside of the class to develop their skills. So while the advanced class will be following this as well, our beginner classes will also have this. And so we're going to really send the message to our kids. It doesn't just happen in the classroom. The way that you get to the next level is that you get there. And we're going to teach them how to assert themselves and how to develop that confidence to push themselves through the mistakes, through the discouraging, those discouraging practice sessions where maybe they didn't play so well that day, but they can do it again the next day. And essentially come in and just get better every week, not just by what they learn in class, but by their own, but through their own commitment to the craft.
That's great. So it sounds like it's a bit rigorous compared to your other classes, but it has very much beneficial components towards long-term goals, sort of to have this program up to another level, especially for a community that really needs it.
Yeah, well, the thing is that we can call it rigorous, but what it is necessary. If you want to get from point A to point B in anything, you have to put in that time. And we've had kids that have done that, and their progress is noticeable. And we want that for everybody. I'm not saying that everyone in the program is going to become a guitar star,
right,
as cool as that would be, versus just create like an army of shredders. That's not realistic. But what we hope to happen is that the kid who comes in and does one cohort, they get from point A to point B. Maybe they don't want to play guitar anymore, but they learned that they can do something that they couldn't do before, and that they can get good at it. So if they leave our guitar program, maybe they join one of our other programs because that caters to their skills more and their interests more. And that's really the goal. Yes, we want you to develop as a guitar player. I have a bias, clearly, but overall, we want you to develop as a person and learn how to seek out what works best for you.
Great, great. And in regards to the parents, what do you expect from the parents, not just from the advanced, but from all of your classes at NDLC?
So building, in this past year of us working to build the foundation and to really make it a presence in the Bronx and then also a presence on the internet and just in general, the help that we've gotten from parents has been massive. And so what we're looking to do is reach out to all parents who are involved, whose kids that we work with, and we say, hey, we want you to be a part of this. We'd love it if you could volunteer one day out of the 10-week cohort to just come in and help out, maybe help us out at the front desk, help us set up for the concert, be a part of this effort to better everybody. Because because for every person that pitches in, 2 people will benefit. And so
I think that's great because most of our community is primarily Hispanic community, and they do lack resources. So they do love music and they have a passion for it. They just don't have the resources for it. So this would be such a great beneficial experience for them, of which they can come together and really make a difference within our community.
I would agree. And I remember personally as a kid who was very musical, some of the best musical programs were out of my reach for financial reasons, and it was really upsetting because I wanted to go there and I wanted to get better and I literally couldn't afford it. And so now we have this program here that is very much affordable and within you can walk down the block and just go there. And so not only is it affordable, but it's within walking distance. It is reachable, it's relatable, everyone here knows each other. That's why we really want the parents to get more involved, so that we just have that community vibe and it doesn't seem like this out of reach, almost elitist type of thing. That is not part of what Niño de la Caridad represents.
Thank you so much, Dave. We really appreciate you coming here today. If last thing you could talk about is what population your guitar program is for, so the age range.
Oh, right.
The days that we anticipate on having our guitar programs, and sort of your new cohort that's coming up that we're both really, really excited for.
Sure. So there's going to be 4 classes this next cohort. We have an advanced, the advanced class, which we've spoken at length about, is going to be all ages and will be determined based on skill. So you might have some 15-year-olds, you might have some 10-year-olds. They're there because they can be there and they can play up to that level. The other 3 classes, which will be primarily for beginners or people who are just starting out. So the 4 classes are ages 5 to 8, 9 to 12, 13 to 17, and then our advanced classes. Classes will begin on March 16th and last all the way till June 1st, which will be our performance. Orientation for the classes is on March 9th, where we will be sitting down with the parents of each class, walking them through what's expected of them, telling them what kind of practice schedule we expect, and really after that kind of opening up a dialogue and being like, what can you give to us? What can we do to make this easier for you? That way, it's not just asking for more. It's an exchange between us and them, and really kind of keeps us on the same level and on the same page in terms of what our goals are, both parents and the foundation. And to sign up for the course, it's $80 for 3 months. And I'm really, really happy that we're able to offer that to the community.
Great. Thank you so much, Dave, for joining us today. We look forward to the start of the new cohort, the start of the new program in which we both designed ourselves.
Yeah.
We're pretty happy about it, pretty excited. So thank you everyone for joining us today at Bronx Step Forward, and we hope to see you at orientation March 9th.
See you then.
Bye.